on the Evening Rush Network. Real, raw, and uncut Queens.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Queens, we have a king in the building today.
Hi, y'all. How you doing? Happy Monday, y'all.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Queens of NYC podcast.
Yes, sir.
What up, ladies?
Featuring us, Envy, Rainbow, and Precious.
Yes,
and
sir.
today's guest is, introduce yourself.
Y'all already know who I am. Of course, I'm TL Mac, the owner of TL Mac Fitness. Appreciate you ladies having me on y'all show to come cause some trouble.
Yeah, because you was already causing trouble behind the scenes. I swear, we really need to have a behind the scenes type bloopers or something. Playback.
Oh, no, we don't want that. Because there'll be some shows that I be having and me and Roz be going off.
Hey, sometimes people need that.
Listen,
they need to see what happens before the show starts.
And the after, because Lord have mercy.
No, I don't think they need to know our afters. Our afters do something else.
Lord.
Definitely.
But Queens, how are y'all doing today?
I'm good. I can't complain, I must say.
Yeah, I had a good weekend.
I'm glad someone did. You and Envy seem that y'all had good weekends. That's good.
You didn't have a good weekend?
It wasn't horrible. It was a weekend, so I'll take it.
Oh, Lord.
Precious was out partying hardy.
Oh, I was about to say, wait, was I? Yes, we threw my sister's surprise party. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Envy was in AC.
I was outside.
Outside.
Did you have a mask on?
Huh?
Yes.
You had your mask on?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I can say. Actually, just about everybody in AC had a mask on. If you was like in the pool area, then no. On the beach, no. But I can actually say heavily the masks were being worn.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think my gym might be. I've been a couple of gyms, since they opened up the world or New York, and
I ain't with it.
I was in the gym the other day and I'm training, and I guess I keep my head down because I got my music on my ears, and I looked up and like 10 dudes was around me and none of them had masks on. I'm like, what's going on?
I gotta go.
Right.
I can't go. Once it's time to get the work in, I got to get the work in.
Well, y'all gotta go because this ain't right.
I was at I went shopping today. I was at Zara, and this girl was like on my back in the line. Like, first of all, we have the social distance stickers on the floor tell you where to go. Why are you on my back? So
that's no more though. It's only 3 feet now.
But my whole thing,
you shouldn't be on my back. Like,
it should still be personal space.
I was like, I thought
but Precious.
What? Yes.
I'm gonna make a comment about your back, right? You said you dragging the wagon.
I am.
Maybe she was 6 feet away, but she was on your back.
No, I ain't got that much wagon that's dragging. Not that. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't dragging that much wagon. All right. If I was, this attitude might be a little different. All right.
But I feel you, because even I noticed that when I do a lot of my shopping and you be paying at the register or getting your stuff together, it's like they always right there. Then I'd be like, excuse me.
Right. Let me
a little something.
You got to channel your inner Ludacris. Move, bitch.
Yeah, seriously, because I told her today, I said, Miss, you don't think that you are on me? And she was like, oh. I said, no, it's not move back.
Right.
It's like they don't know what personal space is. Like, how, if I was on you like this, would you appreciate it?
No. Probably would, because she didn't care. It was her and her friend. Like, sis, move back.
No, when you're on someone's back, it doesn't matter to you. But when someone's on your
people don't respect
personal space
at all.
I don't like stuff like that. Give me my please. Even before COVID.
Yeah.
I'm
like, personal space, please.
I'm like,
you want
my bank card information? Because that's how close people will be. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, just move. And then I had posted up a memory came for me last week on Facebook where I had a mask on in 2019 because I started
In
wearing
the airport. Yeah, I seen
and
it.
gloves in 2019 because real talk, I'm thinking I was one of the first people to have COVID. They didn't know what the hell it was because I was going to Costa Rica. I was on vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Spot. I love Costa Rica.
Right. So I'm on vacation in Costa Rica. So we on a plane and I said it. I'm like, babe, they keep coughing. They keep doing a lot of things. And every time somebody would cough, I would cringe or sneeze, I would cringe. And sure enough, I caught the damn bird flu on a plane going to Costa Rica. I only had one.
You had the heebie-jeebies in Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
And then
now I got my cootie shot.
let me tell you something. I was so hot, twin. Like I was so hot. I was sweating in places I never sweat a day in my life. My body was sore and everything. And
that was
we went to the on-site, resort doctor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The $150, and he gave me some bootleg Pedialyte and a Tylenol. He said that I had stomach virus. It'll pass. And that was the only good day I had in Costa Rica. It was the first day I got there. The second, third, fourth, and fifth day, it was torture. So, of course, we tried to make the best of it. But then when I got back, they told me I had the bird flu. I never flew on another plane. I never went on I didn't go on a train without a mask and gloves. None of that. And everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. I'm telling you, I had the first sign of COVID. They better pay me. Because I could have told them. You know what? I got to reach out to the government. I was one of the first people with it.
You are silly. That's how I feel too. In 2019, like November, December, I got like really sick, and I was like,
no, this was earlier than that. This was February of 2019. I was one of the first people who had it. They gotta pay me.
Crazy.
I'm about to tell them. Twin, what you think? I think they're paying?
No.
Because they said I had the bird flu. Who do you know ever caught the bird flu? What the hell is a bird flu?
I don't know if we have white listeners, but white people catch the bird flu.
Do you know who's on my flight to Costa Rica? Do you know who's on the flight to Costa Rica?
Costa Rica is my second favorite spot.
What's your first one? Let me see if yours and mine is the same.
Belize.
No, that's not my first one. My first
What's
one
your
is
first one?
DR. It's Dominican Republic, and everybody thinks it's crazy.
I do like DR.
DR is yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but DR is my favorite spot.
Fix your face, Rainbow.
Her usual start of her faces.
DR is is not for men that are in relationships.
Oh,
DR is not for men that are in relationships.
Whatever. Me and my man love DR.
Me and my man
Don said his is Aruba.
Aruba is nice.
Aruba is dope.
We are going to Aruba in January. So yes, I'm hearing Aruba is dope. We pay a lot of money for Aruba too. I tell you that much.
Yeah.
Look, let me know because I'm coming.
You know where you also got to go? Y'all got to go to Panama.
I do want to go to Panama.
I've been to Panama, but it wasn't recent.
My country. Panama is beautiful. That's where the money's at. Get some nice jewelry from Panama.
Yeah.
It's better in April. So when you was gonna tell me that, I got trip protection now. Let me tell us then. It's better in April. Why is it better in April? Tell me now. Let me know because I could wait till April.
It's probably better weather.
Okay.
It's Caribbean weather. It's definitely nice in Aruba, no matter when you go.
Yeah, because that's the safest island. Everybody loves it.
Everyone loves Aruba. Absolutely. It's called One Happy Island.
It is.
I'm actually trying to go sooner or later, but I've never been there.
I say we crash a trip and go.
Yo,
let's go.
My sisters actually want to crash my trip, and they said it. And my man said no. He was like, nope. Y'all not coming to Aruba. They want to crash the trip. No lie, they did tell him that. So y'all What? Come on down.
He was like, y'all motherfuckers.
Right.
He gonna curse us all out.
Yeah, so okay. We are talking about mental health today. We wanted to do a mental health check-in with us, mental health and healthy and unhealthy boundaries. As you guys know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mhm.
So what better time to actually decompress and talk about, like, do a check-in with all of us. We have been going and going. This is I feel like this is our like 14th show.
It's a lot.
Girl, at this point, I don't even know.
Yeah,
Right.
we
I
have
ain't
been
gonna lie. When Dawn told me how many shows we had already, I'm like,
going and going. Like, we have been going and going, and you guys been rocking with us. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. But today we are going to decompress. We're gonna talk about how we've been doing, and COVID definitely got everyone head messed up. And let's just get into that. So, who want to
COVID
start
will
it off?
definitely have you depressed.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and maybe I'm a little bit different. AC was good.
Hi, Aisha. How
My
are you?
personal
dear?
experience with COVID was I have two different experiences.
Mhm.
First, I got my kidney transplant in February of 2020, right before COVID started.
Right.
So to me, 2020, like everybody was complaining about how 2020
Was a good year for you.
was a horrible year. It was a great year for me.
Right.
But this recently, my wife had COVID. And that was a scare for me because with all the immunosuppressants that I'm on, it was like, okay, can I get it? What's going on? And I never caught it. So, and I'm not gonna sit back and lie and say, okay, we was quarantined, because when she had it, it was, me and Vanessa in the house, and Vanessa definitely wasn't going in the room to make sure she had stuff. So I was in the room with her, and she was getting mad. Yo, you got to get out. Shut up. I'm here. If I get COVID, I get COVID.
Oh, that's how
Not that simple, but okay.
I mean, but that's how I felt, at the end of the day, because if you got to take care of family members,
Yeah.
whether wife, kids, husband, whatever it is, whoever's home with you,
Right.
you're not going to just let them sit in the room by themselves, because you're going to be back and forth checking to make sure they're okay. Because
course.
if you lock the room by yourself for 10 days, that's like being in prison in isolation. Your
I
mind's
can
going
speak
to go
on
a
it.
whole other way.
I can speak on it. I felt so depressed because I was down here by myself. Like, my sister and my mother, like, they would put my meals on the steps and say, here, and my man would drop off snacks every once in a while, but I literally had no physical contact with people. It was depressing. Like, I was
That's why a lot of people that have to quarantine.
it drives you
right.
absolutely mad. I was like, no one loves me. Even though they would do all these things for me, I still felt depressed. Like, nobody cares about me. I don't know.
But that's
Your
what I
mom
hear a
say
lot.
tricks on
Even
you.
like
You
in
out
the
you
younger
in here by
people.
yourself.
Even like with the younger people, they mention that it's very depressing, because this is like one time, even if they didn't want to be by themselves, they had to be by themselves. Last year, and I must say, I've had some good time. I've actually vacationed more last year than I've ever vacationed in my life, throughout COVID and all.
It was actually cheaper too.
Right. Right.
Oh,
But like when they first shut
nice.
stuff down, like when they shut the airport down and everything, I was in here like, oh my God, I gotta go. But I've shopped more online too. Business have been awesome. I must say I've had a very, very good year, and very, very good. Okay, like health wise, I've been actually very well. Also with my family, we've been very well as well. So I can't complain. I really can't.
That was good. That's good.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing right there.
Right. I really can't complain. But mentally, I've actually been in a better space than I've been in a long time.
I mean, the thing about COVID forced the world, and I can't just say us because it's for us four, but it forced the world to slow down. You had to actually take stock in what you had around you and realize, okay, it's going to be people that's going to be here with me, or it's going to be people who's not going to be here with me.
Right.
So that became like the thing. So, people became depressed for the simple fact that they thought that people wasn't really around to support them. But at the same time, you was able to take stock in what you did have and appreciate what you had.
And appreciate
but there was nothing. I'm not saying there was nothing to support, but there was so many things that were shut down that you couldn't do. So what were they supposed to support?
No, it's not supporting. It's more so like for example, you pick up the phone and usually you could pop up to somebody's crib, or you'd be like, okay, girl, we're going, and girl, homeboy, we're going to the bowling alley, we're going to the movies, we're going to the club, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And instead of
all of that stuff was shut down. So where are we going?
We going on Zoom calls. You know how many Zoom calls people was having? People was on the phone like 20 deep on Zoom. They was having
It
Zoom
made you
calls.
appreciate life,
Yeah.
actually, in my
I'm
opinion.
not gonna front. What's the DJ D Nice? I'm not gonna front. A lot of times he was having his things, King. A lot of times they was having their different things. I was
And
actually
DJ
on
Chris Dollar too.
just sitting back listening, like enjoying the music, like especially when it was some good old classic music. I'm like,
Right.
yo, this is what it is.
We had
Yes, COVID exposed a lot, good and bad. Facebook user, we're not sure who you are, but yes, you're correct.
my girls and I, we do a monthly thing where we would go out. So when COVID hit, after we got over the initial shock, what, we were having parties on Zoom, what, getting dressed, hair done, makeup done, everything done, outfits right. We would have a whole party. It's funny how creative you really could get when something is taken away from you, as simple as going outside and just enjoying the air. And as much as I wanted to be home before COVID, with work, school, being a mom, just having like I didn't have no days really off because I have a weekend job too. And oh my God, I was home and I did not. I love my apartment. I made it very nice and cozy just for me. I wanted out.
Your
I
apartment?
wanted out.
The hell?
When
Your apartment?
when
Your
something
apartment?
you wanted even more.
Yeah, my apartment.
Your apartment.
My apartment.
I know your apartment. Out there.
Oh boy, here you go with his nonsense.
That's my little sister, Robin.
I thought you was.
Look, now look,
God,
that's my little sister that gave me the kidney right there, Robin.
Robin.
Hello, Robin.
Thanks for the kidney, even though he pain in the ass.
You girl. Anyone that would like to give their mental state throughout their mental health, how do you put it? Your pros and cons on mental health, because this is mental health awareness. Please give us a call, 929-441-2417. The lines are open, and I'm hoping they're 100% working, because you never know. Calling our show on Monday.
It be happening sometimes. I don't know what the hell we have.
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because the lines, right? We got Queens, we got Brooklyn, right? So the lines be okay. But then when
here we go.
First of all,
whatever.
I'm a Brooklyn girl. Okay, let's speak correct.
Listen, it ain't where you from, it's where you at.
My address, my legal address is in Brooklyn. So
question, Mr. T.O. Matt. What, being that you're into the fitness and everything, what would be your good suggestions to help a person like de-stress and to keep their mental health intact for the most part?
Two things: meditation and walking. Get out and actually get some of this good old vitamin D. And I don't mean going into the bed and getting vitamin D. I mean going outside and getting some vitamin D.
The sun, people, the sun.
Yeah, I picked up running. I picked up running in COVID, which was so weird because I used to run as a kid and I stopped because I had surgery on my knee. But I actually picked up running in COVID. I could not believe it. And I run. I can do 7
Do you feel better
miles
when you do so?
Absolutely. It's the best I feel. And literally my body changed with running, which it was just like my menstrual. My menstrual had changed with running. I used to have bad cramps and a headache. I used to have a bad headache one day out of my menstrual cycle. Okay. Running completely shut that down.
That's because what actually ends up happening is after you relax, your heartbeat starts to come down. You know, I don't know if you guys have Fitbits or Apple Watch or whatever, but if you monitor your heart rate, you know, my heart rate is constantly like in the 50s. So if
that's low.
No, that's actually good. Athletes.
No, but what I'm trying to say, that's a low heart rate. Like normal is anywhere from 65 to 100.
Yeah. Well,
right, because I was about to ask that, because when I checked mine the other day, it was at 82.
Heart rate.
Yeah, 82 is like, you know, you still got things on your mind. You're not relaxing. You know, it's still healthy, but it's still, you know, if you want to get it as low as possible, so you're like in a, like, I'm sure you've seen posts where I say I'm constantly in I'm in a state of zen. Like, I don't let nothing get to me. So the world could be crashing in front of me, and I'm just like, I look at all the positives. You know, I got 4 beautiful daughters. You know, my family is amazing. You know, so at the end of the day, there's nothing
that nice.
She bought a weighted hula hoop
and a yoga ball.
Yeah,
And
weighted
the
hula
yoga
hoops
ball.
are definitely nice. You know, weighted hula hoops, weighted jump ropes, you know, medicine balls, all of that. You know, yogas is definitely something that people should be doing. You know, and if you can't get to a yoga class, all you gotta do is go to YouTube and
Right.
actually get onto a yoga class.
That's it. That's all. YouTube got it all. YouTube got it all.
Even if you don't go on YouTube, they have apps for everything.
Yeah,
That you
Right,
don't have. There's
right.
free apps for working out, for stretching, for yoga, for all of that.
When I
Just go
tell
on
you,
whatever, the Apple Store or Google Play or whatever, you gonna find you something.
Right.
yeah, and I definitely YouTube is definitely a saving grace, especially when it come down to meditation. But meditation can be funny because you could be sitting there ready for the Zen, and you be like, you know, and next thing you know, you start being like, man, fuck that bitch. You be like, oh man, you gotta start all over again.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to work your way into meditation. Like you can't just think you just gonna automatically first time in. You're gonna be like, this is amazing. It
Yeah.
takes time.
Meditation is
Meditation
very
is something you
tricky.
have to work at.
And
You
Dawn,
have
it's yoga with Diane.
Yoga with Diane. No.
I don't know. Yoga with Diane. Didn't she say she had like a twerk class and like a what?
Who
A whole lot
got
of everything.
Who that? Who got twerk class?
Yoga with Diane.
Yoga
She
with
was on
Diane.
the fitness show.
Oh, what's she at though?
You're gonna have to look it up and see. I like Zumba. I don't know why, but I like
I
Zumba.
do like Zumba too. I like to
Hip-hop
dance.
Zumba, I'm sorry.
It's
Hip-hop
Wednesday.
Zumba.
Wednesday night,
out
6
for it.
p.m. at 150th Park. We're gonna have Zumba. You know, for part of my boot camp. So you know, you might want to show up.
Oh,
Is that
Lord.
Wednesday?
Wait, is it Zumba or is boot camp? Like I'm not coming to boot camp.
No, I'm actually doing. You know, I'm switching up. You know, not every week is gonna be
Hey,
boot camp.
Flavor.
Okay, because I can do Zumba. You ain't about to have me out there flipping no tires. I'm sorry. I ain't got it.
Yo, it's not that bad though. You know, I put it to you like
I
this.
ain't got it.
Yo, I have. Matter of fact, I don't know. You should know Miss D from Riverton. Miss D is like 68 years old. She works at Riverton, and she be out there flipping tires.
That's
Wow.
Miss D. I'm not Miss D.
You can flip tires. You can flip tires.
You can flip
It's in
tires.
your blood. You are an athlete.
Before COVID happened, I joined the gym. I had a personal trainer, and I specifically told this man, I was like, I do not want to work arms. I want legs and abs only.
Okay, so just so you know,
No upper
From what I
body
hear, you
stuff.
can't just target one place. You have to do the whole.
I didn't even have to say it.
No, listen. So he goes to me. So how are you supposed to massage? I said, massage doesn't come from the arms. It comes from the legs and the core. So as long as those are together, I'm good.
Oh my God.
Nah, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You know, at the end of the day, if you're gonna be working out, you want to work your entire body. You don't want to come.
No, I totally get that, but I don't want to.
But it's you see at your size, you know, you can still stay small, and you know without
I'm
getting
talking
bulky.
about getting big. I don't want to flip a tire. I don't. This.
Flipping a tire is not that bad.
No, let me say no. I have to. But I don't
see,
have to use my arms.
let me check
too
you on
much.
something though. Why don't you want to flip a tire? Because it's arms.
Because no, I don't want to flip it because I don't want to have to work my arms.
But it's not arms. It's not arms.
Simply because
It's not arms. It's not arms.
I know
Isn't
it's
it
core.
legs and lower body?
no,
You have to
it's
bend
core.
and stretch?
So you just
My
said you
arms-
want to work legs and core. So in
My
other words,
arms are going
you
to
want
the
to work.
core.
You only want to do certain workouts.
Right.
That's what it is.
My
What
arms
I'm
are gonna
saying
be
is
sore.
right.
I can't massage nobody with sore
Okay.
arms.
Wait, Ella is on the check-in from Everything Podcast.
From everything, yes, on everything
up,
podcast.
girl?
How you doing, Ella?
Hey,
Thank you for tuning
But
in.
wherever Ella's on, and so is Jean. So Ella, you stay
Hey,
on Jean. You
Jean.
gotta go.
Yo, hold up. Yo,
Well, I
G,
said the tire weight
G,
more than
G,
you.
I got your back. This right now is the CL Mac Fitness Show.
Oh, he
You
can
taking
go.
over
He
the
can go to
Queen Show.
Amazon.
Yo, you can stay on, bro.
Oh
I
Lord,
don't know
here
why.
we go.
Whatever.
Anyway, Ella,
Whatever.
I feel you, girl. We ain't paying
No,
attention.
seriously. When I was going to the gym and working out, like I had a personal
Working
trainer
out
like
is overrated, G said.
See, Gene,
That's
I had
what
to get back
you're
to
saying.
you.
That's what you're
Now
saying,
you got
Gene.
to go, Gene.
I was working out like 3
Ten
times a
minutes.
week.
Go get a
No,
tummy
like
tuck.
four times a week, and like personal train like maybe once or twice a week or something like that. But literally, when I was sore, and that's not the feeling that I get. I get it. You're supposed to be sore, but I can't perform my job to my ability if I'm sore.
Okay,
But
now
that
this
is
is
true.
what you have to understand, right?
God damn it!
Until your body becomes used to actually
It'll never
working out,
get used to it.
it will get used to it.
It
It
wasn't.
will.
I'm gonna be
Because,
honest.
but then that's when you gotta work your workout schedule around your work schedule. Because
And
if you
that's what's
know,
the
okay, I'm gonna do an
problem.
intense workout on Monday, that means when you get home and shower and relax, that means you cannot have a massage on Tuesday.
That
Because
don't
like
work.
for
That
last
don't,
week,
that don't work out when you gotta pay the bills. Is whenever I gotta go to
Okay,
work, I gotta go to
but
work.
see what you gotta realize is what you have to realize is I work out 6
you
days a
say
week,
you know people who work out and never change.
and I can tell you
Well,
why
let me
they
just
never
not eat for a
change.
minute.
They
That
never
those
change because of their
eating
diet.
trash.
Their diet is horrible. That's why they never change.
Oh, okay.
They
So
diet
hands
is
down.
horrible.
Like I know people too that's in the gym, you know, and I can tell you how you can tell somebody who works out hard and never change. You have the dudes that are real muscular, big chest, big arms, big legs, and have a
little on the
big
bottom?
round ass gut.
And have a
But
gut.
not,
Yep.
it's not even, you know what it is? You have to also change your routine. You can't do the same exercises every
Right.
time because your body then gets used to that. And
Right.
then it's just like, I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is.
I train 6 days a week, and my eating I eat 6 times a day.
Mm.
So, Gene, I'll fight you for that one. If you say some people, you know people that body never changed, because I could post some pictures and you'd be like, God damn.
But see, that's you. But there are people who I have seen.
Yes, it is a lifestyle change, Ella.
Who don't change. But I do tell people that in order for you to see a difference, you definitely have to
Just
eat
get surgery.
You said just get surgery. I'm
You
done.
know, I'm scared of goddamn surgery. I am just too scared of surgery. And it's like,
Do you know how many people have actually got sick from getting a sleeve? You know, there are so much other stuff that
There's so many
much
people
other
who
complications.
have died from getting surgery. Point blank period. Look at Kanye mother, because she didn't want to listen to her regular doctor. She went and got her 2 surgeries at one time, and then that lady died because she had a blood clot. Like, come on, lady, no.
Aisha said she did surgery. You just gotta be in the be in the gym. Like, I feel like people need to work out.
Everything you do, you have to be productive fully with it. You can't halfway do it. You got people that do the surgery and be snatched, and then 6 months later, you be like, well, damn, why you don't look like you did much of that? Because there's no progress.
The gym does hurt, but shit.
The gym hurts, yes, if you're kind of out of shape, in my opinion.
I got one line for that. Pain is pleasure.
Nope.
I guess, but I don't agree.
I feel like you, Theo. Pain is pleasure, because I do not mind the pain from working out. Because when I come home, I'm satisfied. But in the moment, I'm not that.
I worked out last week, and I must say, the first day I wasn't in pain. I was just tight. The second time I worked out, I was like, okay, I'm good. And even when I slept good. Like I wasn't, and that's one thing I can say. I know I'm out of shape, but I'm not like extremely out of shape. Like I can't do much of nothing.
And I could definitely vouch for that, because she definitely put in some work and she lifted.
Aisha, you
said what? What you said, Rainbow?
I'm out of shape.
Oh God.
You're 5-pound ass. Shut up.
The hell? Shit, a bitch run up the steps. I be like,
we don't understand class.
Oh, we got a caller.
Yeah, she said we don't understand plastics.
Hello.
Queens of NYC podcast. Welcome.
Welcome. Hey, ladies. This is Roz. How you guys doing?
Hi, Roz. How are you?
We really taking over today. What up, Roz? It's the T.O. Matt Fitness Show.
I was calling because, as soon as they started talking about surgery, I was like, oh, let me call in. Listen, anyone can do it. I was 484 pounds.
Wow.
I couldn't even walk to the pump. You hear me? I lost 284 pounds with no kidney to get a transplant. So all you have to do is take baby steps. I literally could not walk to the pump. I used to have to do a little rap for my 3-year-old to pay for our gas.
Oh, wow.
So I just took baby steps, and eventually I signed up at the gym with the old people. It was called Curves out here in California.
Yeah,
So
they
I figured they old and wrinkly, and I'm fat and big, so we gonna work it out together. They say something to me, I'm gonna say something to them. We all
Right.
going down. So I started with the old people.
So
And then eventually I made it to the gym.
Nice.
So I
No, I'm
say
sorry.
try to do it first before the surgery, because I've had a lot of friends who've had surgery and they've lost their hair, they've been depressed, they can't eat, they don't enjoy not being able to eat. Like at least you have the option to go rogue. I'm finna fuck it up this weekend. I'm finna have all this, but I'm gonna be back on track on Monday. They don't have that option.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that if Aisha told me that if I could have knee surgery, then I could be able to handle like plastic surgery. But I just feel like it would be like a lot because you would have to deal with everything. But we have to take a commercial break after we speak to Roz. So
Let us pay some bills and we'll be right back.
No, we gonna
I
fix
love Roz. Roz puts it
Ain't
in.
Roz on the phone?
Roz is on the phone, so we gonna wait.
Lord. Precious just trying to speed up the process today.
I know,
What
I'm
we
sorry.
doing? What we doing?
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to
We
get rid of
finish
Roz.
speaking Roz, and then we're gonna go to commercial.
Yo,
There you
Roz.
go. Thank you.
Roz.
Yes, sir.
Roz, why don't you tell the listeners what you exactly did to lose some of that weight?
Yeah.
You said eat cake and enjoy
I
life.
low carb.
What you
I
said?
did low carb. I started
Okay.
low carbing.
Okay.
I low carb, and I allowed myself to low carb all week. And then Saturday would be my, I'm not going to say cheat day, would be, I'm not going to be so strict on myself, but I'm not going to go rogue. So if I decided to have some chili cheese fries, I had that. And then I kept it moving. It was that one meal. It wasn't an all-day thing like, oh, well, forget it. I'm having ice creams and chips. I still just rewarded myself because I wasn't strong mentally yet. Because you didn't put the weight on overnight, so you can't instantly say, okay, I'm going to eat all that, because you're setting yourself up for failure. I feel that way. So then I would start back on Sunday. So I would go Sunday all the way through Friday, and then Saturday would be my, okay, I'm going to show out a little bit, but not too much where I gain the weight back and have to start all over.
Right.
And then I low carb, and then I started swimming. Swimming was so good because I was so fat, it hurt. Everything hurt. It hurt to even walk to the mailbox. So I just started swimming because in the water I felt like I was 22 pounds and finer than Janet Jackson. So I would be flipping and flopping.
And swimming is definitely a great exercise because it's great for resistance.
Yeah. And then eventually I built up enough nerve to get on the treadmill because I felt people were watching. You know, I was so intimidated. So then I did the treadmill, and then I went to I remember first doing the elliptical, I couldn't even do 2 minutes. So my goal was every day, 2 minutes, and then eventually I was at 8. And I started posting that like I ran a marathon. So it's just little baby steps.
Which is what, pretty much everything. You got to progress on it and always improve it.
You ain't never going to be able to do your best when you first, whatever your best is at that moment, but your best will progress as you do whatever it is that you do.
Absolutely right.
And it definitely, I know what you're saying because it takes time. It took me over a year to lose 100 pounds because I was at 285 at one point. And some of y'all seen the pictures where I went to my man's wedding and I was like 175 at that wedding, 170. So. And
when you start seeing when you see the little 5 pounds, not the little 5 pounds because that's great. When you see 5 pounds or you see when you put that T-shirt on and you don't have that extra roll, you don't want it back. So you're not going to set yourself up for failure to go back. At least I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that. So I have to push back, and I miss an event. I know I wasn't strong enough to go hang out with the homies that weekend. So I would be like, nah, I'm cool, even though I would be bored at home, but I didn't want to gain no weight. Because I was on a mission. I needed to get a transplant because I was coming to the end where your body starts completely breaking down, where transplant wasn't even going to be an option for me anymore. So when you set your why and you keep going, little setbacks are going to happen, but then you just keep going. You just don't stay there. Many a times I've messed up, but I keep on picking up and going back.
Right, and that's the main thing, to correct yourself from your mistakes. Them rubber cakes.
Yeah, we got plenty of those in my house. I don't like rice cakes, but we got plenty because my son loves it. But Roz, everybody is commending you, girl.
Yes, good job, my dear. God is good.
So listen, you guys can always check out Roz every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Evening Rush Network. It's the TL Mac Fitness Show. Of course, we took over the Queens, New York show.
No, I'm not with that. I
That's
didn't co-sign with what he said. I didn't take over nothing.
But
I love you guys. Have a great show. I'll check you guys out next week too.
Thank you. We appreciate you. We're gonna go to commercial now, y'all. Please be mindful. Please follow us on our business page, Envious Creations and Rainbow Refreshers. Once again, 360 Photos is up and will be up and running shortly.
We coming.
Yes, we are putting that in place. If you're not following already, TL Mac Fitness Show is on Thursday on the same network, on the same channel. So we're going to pay some bills and we're going to be right back.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
And we are back.
And we is.
Yes,
just like
we are.
that. Okay. Did we even give any examples of healthy and unhealthy boundaries?
Well, I mean, we did talk about the fitness aspect of mental health, so I feel like we did that. That's
also,
why
we talked about meditation as well.
Yeah,
Right.
so we did that.
I think shopping is also good.
Shopping is
That
very
might be unhealthy.
keeps me so
That might be
calm.
it's healthy to your body, unhealthy to your wallet.
Good looking butter.
Correct.
This orange definitely fire though.
The orange is nice butter.
Nobody was talking about
Shout
you.
out
She
to
was just
Butter.
talking
Sayings
about the
by
shirt.
Butter. Shout out to Sayings by Butter for the network apparel, which is one of the shirts Mr. TL Mac has on. Well, shirts and hats. She does have an Instagram as well and Facebook. Follow her on Sayings by Butters. Also, once again, I want to give a big shout out to 108 Soul. DJ Tubor came on Sunday from 12 to 2. He shouts us out continuously. He shows us nothing but love and support. We appreciate you. And once again, like we stated, hit the Cash App if you want to donate. $ Queens of NYC podcast. We are here, and today's topic is mental health.
Mental health, healthy and unhealthy
Healthy
boundaries.
and unhealthy boundaries. I'll be on the road, and then it'll be like, baby.
I can tell you, unhealthy boundary is these toxic ass relationships. And I don't mean just from girlfriend or girlfriend. I'm just talking about like a toxic ass relationship could be
Period.
friends, family members.
Definitely.
People got to start learning to cut ties. If a person ain't really messing with you how you need them to be messing with you, supporting you, whatever.
Yes, let them go.
The curve. You can't sit back and be like, yo, oh, you my cousin, you my brother, you my sister, you my mama. At the end of the day, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing to build what we trying to build,
right?
No, you know what? Not everybody has to support you, and that's perfectly fine. But if you are not helping me in my life, if you gotta go.
No, but it's support doesn't come always in financial. Support.
I'm not talking about financial
words of
support.
encouragement. Support could come through just referring you. Like if you my cousin, if I get on your page and you be like, yo, go holler at personal trainer Joe, and I'm like, yo, what about me?
Right.
They never want to do that.
But what
I support One by Rainbow because that's my masseuse. And I definitely support Envious Creations because she's gonna have my fudge brownies on November 13th when I get off that competition stage.
Right. So my thing is too, though, talking about healthy and unhealthy boundaries. What about when say
get it out?
You right over there, Precious?
Right, she's trying to get it together, right?
Because what's happening is I didn't want to use any one of y'all as an example, but I'm about to. So this is hypothetically speaking, people. If I go to
absolutely, Ella. If she stated if you're not adding value, move along. Correct. Right.
So now,
Right.
if I go to Rainbow for a massage job, and Rainbow is horrible, she sucks, but she is my friend. Do you feel like I should still send out referrals, knowing that? Then how does that play?
All right,
But as a friend, you're supposed to say.
It's a hypothetical. It's a hypothetical view.
Nah,
But
it's
in my
funny because we're all
opinion, as
business
a
people.
friend, you supposed to, as a friend, you pull your friends to the side, you hit on the phone, girl, listen, this is not what I like, or I think you should try this. Maybe you should implement that. You understand what I'm saying? Because as a friend, you want to keep building her. You don't want her to fall, and then she like, well, damn, why I don't have no clientele?
Because
why I don't have no
if you keep allowing her, and this is where it becomes part of the support. If you keep allowing her to mess up, and you're not pulling her coattails, after a while it's gonna be like, yo, if you knew I was this bad, why you didn't say something?
Right.
But if you say something, a person's not receptive. Not everybody's receptive to
But you know your friend though. You know
At
how
the end
to
of
tell
the
your
day,
friend.
you know how to talk to your friend, and if your friend is really your friend, they might not like what you're saying.
Absolutely.
But after a while, like we talked about earlier, they're gonna take stock in what you're saying and be like, damn, okay, maybe I need to look into this and look into that and move forward with that.
Right.
Okay, so then that
If
like I used to
if
say, you
someone
support
told
your
me
friend
that
no
I had
matter
a
what.
horrible, if they had a horrible experience, it depends on how they said it. Like if they was like, that wasn't what I was expecting, I would be like, I'm so sorry. What could I do to make it up?
Absolutely.
Like it might throw me off at first. I'd be like, nah, you crazy. I might think, nah, you crazy at first, but you have literally, you can't, first of all, you can't please everyone.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
You have to take everyone's opinion into consideration.
Yes.
Me as a personal trainer, I hear the one thing I hear from pretty much and it's mostly only from the females I hear this. The one thing I hear is, I want to lose my stomach. I don't want to lose anything else but my stomach.
Right.
And a real personal trainer, and I don't care if
we
you have
got a caller.
with me. I'll let the caller come in. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, Dawn.
It's an NYC podcast. Hello.
Hey guys, it's Lovable.
Hey, Lovable, how are you?
I'm fine.
Lovable.
Hey, boo.
What's up, girl?
Nothing. You know I had to put my 2 cents.
Look. Before we move forward, right? I need me a lace front, right? Some joint.
Oh my God.
To have me looking fly. You got me?
No, what she don't have a lace front. She said she can give you the products to make your hair grow though.
I don't need that.
Actually, I am gonna start selling wigs. That was supposed to be the plan, but God said no.
Not yet.
No, child. I have something else for you. Yeah, that was the plan.
He wanted you to go the natural way.
Yeah, literally, like no BS. I feel that regardless of your opinions of your friend, and they do a good job or a bad job, you support your friend no matter what, whether it's some advice, some suggestions, anything. You're supposed to stay supporting your friends no matter what.
I agree.
Right.
And having a business, me having an actual real business, it's so sad and it's bad. I support everybody as much as I can, right?
Right.
There's more strangers.
That's everyone's business.
My friends and my family.
That's everyone's business.
Yeah, and for me being me, my personality is dope.
Right.
My product, honestly, is dope. My product is not just like, it may grow your hair. It definitely grows your fucking hair. Like, no bullshit. So I know it works.
I don't know.
So
it ain't helped me yet.
You ain't use it.
You ain't order from me yet. So my thing is, at one point I questioned myself, but I'm like, they never tried my product, so they don't even know that it works. They can see what I post in my group or on my IG page, and they do, we have mutual friends, but it's sad that my friends that I call friends, they don't show the support. Like, a lot of my contracts and deals I got from California.
I can tell you right now what's the reason.
What's the reason?
And this goes for everybody with business. I'm gonna tell you right now.
What's the reason?
The reason is nobody's gonna support, and I'm not gonna say nobody, but nobody. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a cap. Nobody's gonna support until you make it, and then when you finally make it, your family and friends are gonna be like, "I always had your back. I knew you was gonna do this. I knew you was gonna do that."
They want to see you do good, but not better than them. And always remember that.
Exactly.
And I always say that.
I put it into perspective. I put it in perspective. Whereas I understand when it comes down to our hair as women, it's like fuck that. You know, my friends. You know, it's just like, let's say like India. We could know each other for 20 years, but then all of a sudden, girl, you coming out with some fucking hair oil? You fuck? No, bitch, you're a paralegal. You don't make oil. I get that. But if you know, like I tell people, no, but seriously, I tell people I'm a paralegal. I have 2 degrees. I know what I'm doing. I ain't stupid, but I do tell my clients I don't have a degree in cosmetology. However, I'm certified to do research.
It doesn't look, let me tell you something. So they can try your product. If they like it, then they continue to buy. If they don't, then that's just an investment in you.
Right.
Exactly. But and that's another thing, because you know I put my shit on Facebook, but I stop a lot. There's people who want to invest. Like right now, it's slow because I was supposed to have my hip replacement because I said I was closing it down, but it's slow. I was not getting no sleep until Saturdays because Saturdays is my Sabbath. You understand?
I personally would tell you never to shut your business down. You know, if you was posting stuff on social media, continue to post it because at the end of the day, there's always somebody watching, and a person today might not want it, but somebody tomorrow might want it.
Yeah, I learned it because I have new clients every day, but I learned that.
Absolutely,
and I said I won't do that again. But girl, just order. Well, it's www.
Yes, please tell us your website.
I'll post it.
I'm like, post it again. She posted it earlier, but post it again so we can see it.
All right, I'll post it. But anyway, I can go through this all day, all night. My thing is support your friends. And the moment that friend says, I ain't fuck with her, I ain't supporting her, that they was never a friend. So you need to cut their asses off automatically. Because if I felt like if y'all wasn't doing y'all shit and I didn't like it, or whatever the case may be, like it's not for me. I'm still support it, regardless.
But everything is not for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? And it's okay to not. It's different forms of support. You can give advice. You can forward. Listen, have you tried this type of herbal thing? Have you thought about using this? Have you thought about this type of oil? The support does not come in a form of payment all the time.
Right. That's not the only way you can support somebody by buying.
That's what I said earlier. You know, you can support by passing the word on. You know, you can get advice. You can even sponsor.
Right. Or it could be somebody seeing something on Amazon and say, "Hey, Aisha, would you try this oil tool? Or would you try this packaging?" The simplest way of support is what matters, because then that's always going to brand you and help your brand and expand as well. Presentation is everything.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. Now, I'm not creative. Everybody tells me to stop saying that, but I'm a very simple lady, right? But I'm not creative for shit. So when I started out my packaging, my branding, it was mediocre. You can just see that it's like, oh, what the fuck is this company doing? However, I wound up rebranding it with new labels, but I'm trying to get rid of the old labels first because I spend a lot of money on that. Fuck that. It's sold like a motherfucker. But I would want one of my friends, my so-called friends, are like, girl, you need help with that? Because even though you're not buying nothing from me, help me. You creative. You know you creative than I am.
Right.
Be like, girl, no, baby. That metallic don't go with the blue colors. Or tell me something. But I've learned, it's sad, but I'm a Libra. Us Libras, we always rebirthing ourselves when we hurt and when we realize certain things. However, I've learned that these bitches are not my friends.
Fact.
These hoes ain't no real.
Yes, who is a testimony with my hair product, and I know for a fact, I have almost 2,000 clients, right? And out of the 2,000 clients, I tell everybody this. Out of the 2,000 clients, right now is only 4 people that has had difficulty with it, meaning in terms they have woman alopecia, which is very, very, very difficult to grow your hair. It's very extreme. So we're working with those 4 clients out of the almost 2,000 clients, and I just started in 2019. Like I trademarked LLC, everything.
That's a beautiful percentage, though, if you look at it like that.
Right,
That
absolutely.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And it's like, all right, well, I know I need to do this because I'm helping people grow their hair. They're not spending, 2 of my clients was almost about to spend over $17,000 to get a procedure done to get their hair growing. And all they had to do is pay $80-something and get my oil, the mask, and some little other essentials, like, you know, like
$80?
the scalp massager. Yeah, well, it added, you know, the stuff added up. Shut up. It added up. Yeah, 'cause I'm not playing. I'm supposed to charge like $70-something for 4-ounce bottles, right? But I only charge $30 to $35. And mind you, I started out at $20.
Oh wow, okay.
And what is different with my stuff,
and it smells so good.
Yeah, but then it's strong for everybody else. I actually cook my elixirs. That's even the multi-million-dollar hair companies out now with their hair oils. I promise you, it's nothing on me. I literally cook my oils in my house, and then I store it for 2 months so it can be potent. And then it's natural. It comes from Africa. Like literally, the herbs literally comes from the farm, the grass, the trees, the plants, the flowers from Africa to my house in a plastic bag in a box. Nice. So it's potent. God created. It's not man-made. So with all that being said, to be wrapped up, at the end of the day, you're supposed to always support your friends. And if your friends is not supporting you, even your family, and I'm getting chills by it, you need to cut them off because it's like cancer. If you allow cancer around you, it's going to spread. So you have to cut it off. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm living that to this very day.
Right.
And I'm learning who my friends is and who's not. And it's
listen, if they're not supporting, all they got to do is just click send.
Yeah, and it's difficult. It's difficult. But my
the
thing
link is posted below. We'll repost it.
I'm
Go ahead,
Aisha. All right, I'll talk to y'all guys later. I'm still on.
Thank you. We appreciate you, honey.
Could you put your link
all right. Oh,
yes, please post your link.
I donated too. I donated. I really
appreciate you.
Wait, but put your link. Type your link in the comments.
Put it again. Put it again.
People asking for your product, so please post it, and we're gonna try to reach out to you on the side note also to become a sponsor. So we'll take care of that on the end note.
No doubt.
It is right there.
So see you guys later. I'll see y'all in a few in the room.
Later, lovable.
Later.
And being that she mentioned like cutting off friends, and it's crazy because I had a friend that me and her was cool for some years, worked together and everything. She brought to my attention she wanted to, every time she mentioned something, she wanted to do business. I'm like, all right, bitch, let's go with it. I've also wanted to invest in her. Listen, you go this way, you do half, I got you, I'll go half as well with you. I don't even want to cut. I just want to see you do good. Just like how if I'm doing good, because I didn't have that. I didn't have nobody to invest in me. Everything I've started, and that's why I do so much different things, because a lot of times it'd be more so test runs, and I'll be surprising myself like, this shit really came out nice. You understand what I'm saying? And it was to the point like, she mentioned eyelashes. Okay, no problem. Then the last thing that she mentioned that actually kind of turned me off from her, and I haven't spoken to her in some time. She wanted to sell like the bonnets and stuff like that. I gave her a link and everything. She was like, well, go ahead and do it. Come and go into business with me. I said, what I'll do is, since I have so much on my plate, I'll start my daughter up. I'll start the kids up. It's no problem. Even my family in North Carolina, I'll start them up. I'll still invest my money, but I cannot put the energy into it because now it's more so stuff online. It's more so going back and forth to the post office because now you got to ship those stuff out. She got upset with me and said I wasn't being a supportive friend. I said, and this is how I know you're not business minded. As long as I'm investing in you, that is support. If I'm telling you I got
she just wanted you to do all the work,
and that's exactly what her husband said. And I said I couldn't do it.
But listen, ladies, I appreciate you guys have me on. I love the Queens. My favorite show on the network.
Oh, even though
Thank you.
I'm definitely gonna highlight y'all. I got a client in a couple of minutes, so let me go
All right.
get ready. All right.
Thank you. We appreciate
Love
you.
y'all.
for
Stay up.
coming.
See you
Thank
later.
you
We
for
see you on
coming.
Thursday.
Let me stop being stupid.
Right. She wasn't being like, it wasn't, I was being supportive, and I was also willing to support by investing my money in
She
it.
just wanted
Mind
you to
you,
do the work and for her to reap the benefits. That's all that was.
and that's
Like,
what
and
her
that's
husband had
not
told me, because I
that's
was
not
like, how are you
how
upset?
that's not how you do things. Like, I'm not
Right.
supposed to do all the work and put all the energy in, and then you collect the money. That's not how this works.
And that, but
If
a
we're
lot of
gonna be in
people don't
business,
look at it like that.
if we're gonna be in business together, we do 50-50 of the work.
Right.
Or
But I
if it's
even didn't
if
even
it,
want to do 50-50 of the work. I was willing to, because like I mentioned, my daughter I started her with her own business on Instagram, JazzyJules_01. She creates jewelry, bracelets, beads,
yes,
lace
honey,
beads, and
yes,
stuff
and I
like
got my
that.
bracelets. Jazzy
She
jewelry.
does all right. So I was like, you know what? Since maybe that can be a little slow, bonnets is now like the new wave with the matching mask, with the head wrap, and some of everything. Right, she wasn't ready for her blessing, which is sad because unfortunately, at one time I kind of felt bad because I'm like, yo, everybody, a lot of times people time do be up. And she kept saying, listen, I can't get a job, because she left New York and she went down south and everything. I can't get a job. Now she having problems in her marriage. And I'm still trying to guide her, and I'm still trying to be this friend. And once I told her, I was like, listen, I got you. You willing to invest? If you say $50, then I'm going to invest $50. It's no problem. But my thing is, why is it that I should do all the work? And I told her, I said, I do too much already. Why should I exhaust myself? Because this is what you want to do. If a person is willing to invest in you and support you financially, mentally, or however, and guide you, I think that should be more than enough. And
but
a lot
you
of
already,
people
well,
don't
my whole thing is
appreciate
this is supposed to be her business, not your business. This is supposed to be her business, and you were just helping her out.
Correct.
So if it's your business, I'm just helping you out. That means you have to put the work in, not me put the work in.
Right. And that's
Because
where it goes to the mental part.
you already have your own businesses and your own job and your kids to take care of. You already have enough on your plate.
Correct.
The fact that you were allowing this woman, that you were going to say to her, okay, well, I'll be a backer for your business.
Right.
That was perfect enough, because like you said, everything that I have, all the businesses that I have, all that money came out.
I didn't
of my
even
pocket.
want to be part owner. I just wanted, because if you're my friend, even though a lot of times people can't, and this way it goes into the mental part. A lot of times we can be. You heard the saying, "Have you ever found yourself more of one person? You're more the friend to one person than they are to you." And that's what they have found. Like, it seemed like, because it's like, I don't want 50-50. I don't want to be an owner. My thing is, I'm doing good. Fuck, I'm doing great. I'm outside every week almost if I want to. I'm on vacation once or twice.
You ain't got the rubber.
You are. My thing is, it's always good to have an extra hustle. And if I'm willing to say, you know what, I've been doing this for a little while. I've been doing it over 5 or 6 years. I know how to tweak it. I know how to go back and forth with it. If I'm trying to guide you and trying to invest in you, then just follow my lead. And if I tell you, listen, one thing I work in, try something else,
Like, just take my direction. Whatever I'm trying to tell you to do. Like, either clearly I've done this and it's worked for me, and it should work for you. I'm trying to guide you the best way that I can. I'm trying to be your friend and all of that.
I got you. I'll give you $1.
No, you gotta say it how she said it. I get a doula.
She want a doula.
I got you. But my thing is, where it goes to the mental part of it, it's like you never find out how much of a person is mental draining until you remove them. Because it's like, yeah, I would like to speak to her, but it's not like in the beginning. It's like, well, damn, let me call her. I'm not gonna. It's not about even humbling yourself. My thing is, if you're only producing negative, and if you can only find negative in every situation, then I have to just go.
Then you're the negative one.
Yes, definitely. Right.
But she wasn't mentally ready for a business, period. So you would have gave her your money and she would have squandered it.
Right, unfortunately. And this is what, but they say everything happens for a reason.
That was God's way of saying, nah, not this time.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And sometimes people just don't be ready. But I do know that
I know you ready.
She better let's go.
I know I'm ready too, because y'all don't know. They was preaching to me while they was saying some of this stuff, y'all. Y'all know, but they know what they doing. But anyway, that's why I love y'all. But you know, it's you see what it is. It's always good to have good supportive people in your corner, because they will push you, they will motivate you, and they will pull you back in. when you all the way out there, they gonna fish you in.
Out there, now bring that ass back here, girl.
She gonna listen, Dawn. She gonna listen. She ain't got no choice, because we gonna be on her
all the time.
We have to. We at the 8 o'clock mark. We're not gonna close out the show just yet. So we're gonna pay some bills, and then we be right back, and then I'll kind of like say some stuff that I had to say, and then.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
And we're back. I think comments were still coming up.
Yes. Aisha said that she called, and Star said, surrounding yourself with people who require you to level up is imperative to your growth. That is
Absolutely.
my cousin, actually. She graduated with her master's with me.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yes, that's my big. My family, the girls in my family,
Y'all giving it up.
Yeah, we got some brains. You know what I'm saying?
The women. It's the men. The men are the crackheads. The women are smarts.
And the men definitely did it was definitely an extreme. Thank God that that's not their life now, but it was an extreme. But the women in the family, they're super educated.
Hey, Star, how are you?
We just love you, girl. You already know what it is. My girl's and she's about to get licensed in social work. So
nice.
She is doing her thing. And
the damn thing. Yes, honey.
And as you guys know, I made an announcement today that I have been accepted into my PhD program. So y'all,
we're gonna have
As you
should. Congratulations. Yes.
It's just very emotional. May is an emotional month for me. So I am not ever in my best mind state.
Mental state?
No, I'm not. So, for all those who don't know, my mother passed away Mother's Day of 2017. My mental in May be don't talk to me. I don't want to see. I don't care. I'm a mom and I'm a damn good mom. My kids can attest. But in May, I sometimes forget I'm a mom because I need to be in my own little state, my own little thoughts.
But your children know that, and they're grown, so they know how to take care of themselves, and they're aware of that, so they know what to do.
Yeah. So May is very hard for me, and it's just not really good. So with just speaking about mental health, it's just really in May I struggle. I completely struggle in May. I don't speak to a therapist once a week. I speak to a therapist twice because in May is just a really rough month. So if anybody is struggling, you guys really need to see some therapists. Please speak to someone, get it out, because mental health is real.
Yes.
Or every other month, I'm good to go.
But you got to remember too, like also us as parents, our kids push us, and our kids be our own support. We don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say this because
I ain't got no kids, but I feel you.
Right, and I say that to say because my daughter is graduating and going to college.
Yeah.
I forgot where she said she was going.
I didn't announce it yet. But she's going to Dutchess. Right. That's why I said she's going to college. She's going to Dutchess Community College, and she's going to be an airplane pilot. She wants to fly
I remember you did say she wanted to be a pilot. Yes.
And why I say they be our own motivation because I'm going back to school to finish up for my bachelor's. So me and my daughter will be in school in the fall.
I ain't going back to school. Y'all don't know.
Yes. So
It would be a triple. I'm not going back to school. Do you know how many times I've been to school in the last 8 years? I have been to school 5 times for 5 different fucking things in the last 8 years. It's not happening again. I'm over it.
You're over it.
We are already a triple threat. So let's be very clear, okay?
Right.
We are.
Already
No, I'm talking about the 3 of us being in school at the same damn time. But no, it's just the 2. It's just gonna be the 2 of y'all. I'm not going back to school.
And okay, y'all know I told her she was into social. She's a social worker, so she knows. So she said they can also reach out to NYC Well for 24/7 mental health support. That is free and confidential. Thanks,
nice. Thank you. Oh, and she dropped the website. Nice.
Oh,
yes. Star is on it. She don't play on it. Yes, honey.
She does not play. My daughter just graduated from college.
Thank you, Ella. Thank you. Congratulations. Oh God.
Law is definitely rigorous. So
yes,
I ain't with it.
It is.
I'm actually a paralegal now too. Who was a paralegal? Aisha, I'm
right.
a paralegal too for the city. So yeah, I understand, girl. But I'm about to be up out of there because this master's had to put that to use.
Definitely right.
I am out of there. Well, I'm just out of my department because it's no more growth in there for me. I've done mastered that situation, and my master's is not even in the course. So it's like,
thank you, Star. We appreciate you.
We be trying, you know.
But at the end of the day, you always outgrow something. Like how you've been in your department, now you're tired of it. You got your degree. Mentally, it's like it's not challenging.
It's not stimulating me at all. I was just having a conversation with my supervisor today. I'm not stimulated. I really don't even. That stuff I could do with my eyes
closed. That's
closed.
why she said she only works 2 days a week. Because she finishes everything and she doesn't need to go back to work.
Right. That's why Friday, I'm good to go.
This is my last week of work at CVS because it's mentally draining. I physically have had enough of it and I don't need to do it anymore. And I decided that I'm going to not massage full time because I can't do that full time because that's strenuous on your body.
Right.
But I am going to be doing more massage and working on my own businesses.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, see, because that's good for your mental. You know what
it's
you
good
have
for
to
my
do.
mental and it's good for my brand. Like I have the time to do it. I didn't have the time when I was at CVS. I was working there 10 hours a day, come home, I'm drained. I can't even do what I have to do for my own business.
Drained.
Mm-hmm.
Now I ain't got to do that. I ain't got to go and see
you
them
don't
people.
realize when you're a business person for yourself, how mentally draining it is working for someone else.
Working for someone else.
No, you know how draining it is because you're like, I would not mind doing work for myself 10 hours a day, but I'm making someone else money. Like they're making money off of me and I'm helping them make money. Like I'm out here, I'm not getting paid nowhere near enough money.
Right, the numbers you're bringing them
what
in,
y'all got me doing.
Right.
No, I ain't got time for that. Nope.
Listen, Aisha, I work for the city law, so I'm not doing private law paralegal. So this right here, I would have been interested if it was this. That's not what I'm doing. She went through real estate litigation, corporate restructuring, financial, and before she left from being sick, she was doing she was training to do wills and estate. You see what I'm saying? That's some stimulating stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
That's some stimulating stuff.
What I'm doing. I ain't doing none of that shit. That's what you also have to step out in faith. Like I have to realize, like I'm good enough to work for myself and be able to still provide for myself.
Absolutely. And even if you decide to say the numbers is not adding up to your liking, you still have the knowledge and the education to say, you know what, I'm gonna go here where I think
I'm gonna take my ass back to work. Look.
And
I'm gonna take my ass back to work. And let me tell you something. My boss, He is so distraught that I am leaving that he would probably hire my ass back if I came back and said, "Can I get my job back?"
See? But the goal is to never to go back. You always want to go back and excel.
I would have to be homeless on the street before I go back there. I'm sorry. It is horrible. CVS is horrible.
Lord have mercy.
I'm telling you, Martine Felton did the reading on Thursday, and it said, the universe said you have to let go of something to get something.
Absolutely.
And I'm letting go of that something. And hopefully the universe will give me something good. So
right.
It gotta go. Because it is literally too much on my mental and too much on my heart. Like throughout the day, I'd be like, what do you want? Like, what? I just become the bitch at work, and I'm like, this is not me.
And you just angry for no reason and don't realize.
Right. I feel like I'm PMSing every time I'm at work. Like you be,
so
you
when
know,
you at that point, it's time to go.
You know when you PMSing and you like, I have an attitude, but I can't fix it, and you like, I don't want to have an attitude.
Right.
That's how I feel every day while I'm at work.
Oh, so then you have to go. The energy is no good.
It's time to go.
Right. The energy is no good. It's not agreeing with you. And then you're going to be like, well, I don't have an appetite. And then once you stop eating due to stress, that's not good at all either. Even though stress is the ultimate diet, but I never suggest that one. I never suggest that one.
You be skinny, but you be looking skinny in the face and drained, and it's crackhead skinny. Nobody wants that type of skinny.
Right. So you don't want that. So mentally, if you're not there, you want to be in a workplace. Well, actually, wherever you at, you want to be there mentally and physically and ready. And if it's not conducive to you mentally, unfortunately, it is time to go.
Gotta go.
It's time to go. Aisha, let me tell you about Facebook. Facebook, I was on the TL Max show. I have never had I got Facebook banned. Girl, I said to Dawn that I was going to kick him. Girl, they banned me for 24 hours. So yes, Facebook gave her a warning because she said she was going to kick her son in the throat. Facebook is a hot mess.
Look, they said they don't promote violence.
That's a whole lot.
That's a whole lot, but anyway.
Right. That'll be a whole nother. Well, we can't even talk about Facebook because they might kick us off since we are live on the network or Facebook. So
we got our own network. It just happened to show on Facebook.
Yeah, we only got our account blocked.
Look, there are other places we can be watched.
Absolutely.
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 Oh, absolutely.
And they can listen to us on Amazon Music.
Facebook. We love and appreciate you. But we have been kicked out of better places.
All right, Rainbow letting us know we don't need them. We don't need you, boo-boo.
Oh, Lord. You know when your mother be like, get out my room. You be like, you know what? I've been kicked out of better places. I don't need this. I'm going home.
Right.
Well, now, I mean, hello. I wish my mama was here. I could say I'm going home, but you know.
I mean, before when you were younger, not now.
Yeah. She said, Aisha said, your job is getting you ill. You must quit and find a way to get. You must be. I guess you want to say you must be quick and find a way to get sick leave. My supervisor was telling me that today. She said that I can actually take an educational leave for 4 years, up to 4 years.
Nice.
Educational leave.
Wow.
I am going to do the research on that bad boy.
I mean, about the leave, but you're not getting paid during this leave.
No, but how she explained it is because once I start my PhD program in my second and going into my third year, I'm going to actually have to leave anyway because that third year is the most imperative, important year. I'm going to need to. I'm not going to be able to focus, so I'm going to take a leave anyway. Right. So in that time,
that just holds your position at your job.
That holds my position at my job and my benefits. So I am being that I am up and coming as far as 360 photo. I am thinking about different ways. So we'll talk about all this stuff like behind the scenes. But yeah, I was
right, definitely look into that and take it into consideration.
What we gotta do.
Right.
We don't talk about this. We love Donna. We're gonna talk about this. But yes, you have to because it's good for the mental. Hello.
It's not even good for the mental. Just that. It's good for the body itself.
When your mind,
vision, Everything. Have you like have you ever been in a situation you've been so upset, like you be blurry, like why I can't see, or like why my eyes that your pressure is sky high.
Pressure sky high. Yep.
Your heart beating super fast. And you're like, why my fingers? Why I'm sweating? Why my hands sweating?
Yeah, you feel like you in a constant state of like shock
all over.
And you feel like you were just all over the place all the time. Like it's hard to focus, and everything around you is chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Every now and again, it's good to woosah.
Yeah, and I can't look. So I went to December. I was like, I'm quitting. Like New Year's Eve was supposed to be my last day at work, and New Year, like I didn't even go to work on New Year's Eve because that's when I found out that one of my pharmacists was sick. So I was like, I need to go get tested, and that's when I found out I had COVID.
Oh wow!
So I was supposed to quit my job, right? And my boss was like, "I'll give you the full month of January off. I'll let you figure out what it is that you want to do." So what happens? I had COVID for 2 weeks out of that month. So everything that I had planned on doing, I couldn't do because I was depressed in the house and I just had no sense of wanting to do anything. Right. So everything I had planned on doing, I didn't do. So I was like, all right, I'll take my ass back to work because I need some money. I'm healthy now. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I will do 55,000 massages because I also work for Zeal, which is like massage, it's like Uber for massage.
Oh, nice.
I'll go to West Bubblefuck and do a goddamn massage if that's what I have to do because I cannot go back to CVS.
Every now and again, you got to step out on a limb. And at this point, it's not that you're wanting to, you kind of force because it's taking too much on you.
Yeah, one of my cohorts, he is a dean at a school, and he makes $100,000 a year, right? Mm-hmm. He just told us that he is quitting.
Yes,
it's not the money.
Come September. I'm like, you got another school you're going to? And he's like, nope. And he said, Precious, I'm just gonna step out. He said, because I can't do it. His mental is messed up. $100,000 job. Like we went to school for this.
At work, they was like, oh, we could pay you more money. I was like, it's not the money.
Right.
My mental, I said my sanity is worth more than you can ever pay me.
Absolutely.
I said, and this job drives me crazy. So I have got to go.
Right. He's leaving. $100,000 job. He's out. He's done. He said this package is not worth it.
But the whole thing is he might step out on faith and make $100,000 in 6 months.
Oh no, he will. Oh, he definitely will. He definitely have the experience and the educational background to back this. He will make it.
I'm just saying, like, if he decided to make do his own business, like there's so many. Like during the pandemic, people have become so creative with the shit that they do. It's like things that you didn't know that you needed, and then people brought it to you. It's like shit. I gotta get some of that. So what I'm trying to say is he might step out in faith and have a business plan that is going to get him 6, 7, 8 figures in way less time than his job working for somebody else.
And he might be in a better mental space because
much better mental space.
And working for the Board of Ed, it's a whole. A lot of people not built for it. A lot of people can't deal with the kids. A lot of people can't deal with administration, and I've known because I've done it for
sometimes I don't even think it's the
years.
kids. It's administration.
It is.
It's all. It's from the parents to the kids to the administration and to your co-workers. A lot of times, even if that's good, you can be in a good supportive environment, and it will be your own co-workers that will drain the fuck out of you.
Yeah,
and then that's just like, why am I still here if there's no backup? If you don't have no backup for your backup, then there's a problem.
Ella, you're right. The pandemic gave clarity. A lot of it. It gave a lot of clarity. I could not believe how creative people got. And so many people came out of the pandemic. We still in it, but so many people have flourished. They have. Absolutely. I mean, and like Rainbow said, I was buying stuff I didn't even know I needed. You know what I'm saying? I was buying all kinds of stuff. People made a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I don't know if our judgment was clouded because we were in the pandemic and we was just like, fuck it, I'll buy it, I'll try it. I don't know.
We was board shopping. That's what we was doing.
there was so many people doing so many different things, and so there were so many Black owned businesses that came out during the pandemic.
It's crazy. It's not crazy. It's very much so a blessing, but you realize just what you could actually do. You have the capabilities to actually been making this type of money before this, but you did not do it because you were complacent. But like Ella said, that pandemic gave clarity.
It gave clarity because a lot of people realized that their job was disposable.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. Not even just the job. You are disposable. The job is up and running. We just not interested in you. You're not going to be the first top 10 that we pick.
Just like restaurants and like massage. We couldn't massage from April to July. So if that was my only job at that time, I'd had unemployment and I've been getting extra. So I actually would have been probably making more money than I was making working. Like the spa that I was working at, they literally filed for bankruptcy because of the pandemic.
Right. A lot of business fell. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of the business fell. Hey, Shay. A lot of the businesses like that, like restaurants, bars, like there's like the insurance company I'm a part of. One of the new girls that came in, she was a bartender, and she said she was making like $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, $2,000 a week, right?
Right.
Because people like to tip this, that, and third. Pandemic happened, and she lost the job. So you go for making all of this extra. You go for making all of this money that Uncle Sam doesn't even know you have.
Correct.
To not having a job. And
this is where it goes. So, are you mentally prepared for a situation? Any situation, you can be making all this money daily, and within a matter of days, or even in a matter of weeks. But then, when the pandemic hit, how a lot of people didn't have much to fall back on.
They didn't have any savings. They didn't have. But the whole thing with her is she's young. She was only like 23.
Okay.
So she went from making no money. She went from making tons of money then to not making any money. So she had like anything that she did have was probably went through like that.
Yeah.
Shice is here from Let's Talk Crazy.
Hey, Shice, how are you? Thank you for tuning in.
The talk of the town.
Yes, 5 to 6. He is a hot mess.
Tune in and watch us on the network.
We supposed to be on from 7 to 8, and we always usually go to like 8:30, 9 o'clock. They just like us. They supposed to go to 6. They be going to like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
They show be good. We
talking about a whole bunch of shit.
They on Saturday, right? On the network as well, from 5 to 7. From 5 to 6.
It's supposed to be from 5 to 6, but it's usually from 5 to 7.
5 to 7.
We can't help it. Exactly. But Shice, we gotta learn to save. And I do believe that in our communities we do we spoke about this before here, but I'm gonna say it again. There's no financial literacy classes that are offered to our children from young. And now you're seeing where families are teaching their children now, Black families are teaching their children financial literacy, how to save, what stocks, what bonds. They're teaching them that stuff now. But we are not offered those type of classes. Our kids are not offered that in school. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't know that was something that was going to be so important until as a recent. I think that people are really learning to get it now. They were not getting it.
It's more so hands-on though, and why I say that is because my daughter has financial literacy in school, and what I've been telling her, save your bank account and stuff like that. So she's telling me, she's like, no, the school said this, and they said this type of percentage with the banks and this, that, and the third. So I went and took her and set her up on her own bank account, and she sat there with an attitude. She's like, what's your problem? Put your money in your account. I'm even gonna put $50 in there with you. No, Ma, it's not even that. The teachers are telling me something different. They're not saying nothing that this bank man just said. How you say your account grows interest, how if you have a student account, it's different one. She said a lot of them said nothing like that.
No, they're not giving the proper financial literacy.
They're not.
There are also other things that we can do as a community. Like that's the insurance company that I'm with. we do life insurance, we do annuities, we do a lot of different things, stocks and bonds, all of that. But as far as if once I have a child, my child is getting an IUL life insurance policy, which has cash value and a whole it's a whole life policy.
Right.
It's a whole life policy, but it's a whole life policy that's also into the stock market.
Nice.
But it has where you have a cap of percentage, like it's like 15%. So if the stock goes up 20%, you only get 15%. But it has a floor where you don't lose any money. So if the stock goes down 20%, you lose. You
stay where you at.
Right. You don't lose any money.
Right, because I had a friend, she has a hard time struggling saving. So I said, listen, because I'm always business and I'm always thinking, and I'm in a whole bunch of different groups. So I told her, I said, go get you some envelopes, write them 1 to 100. Each envelope 1, 2, 3, so forth to 100. Whatever the number is on the envelope is how much money you put into it. At the end of 100 envelopes, whether it takes you 90 days, whether it takes you 6 months, it's $5,050 in 100 envelopes. So I said, and I told her, I said, that's my goal. If I can do 3 sets of 100 envelopes, that's 15,000. That's money, mind you, from eating, from doing whatever, little change around the house. If you put enough money into it and you stay consistent, because that's our main issue, it's consistency. Consistency is the main thing, because then you're sitting back, why I can't buy a car? Why I can't buy a house? Why I can't buy this? You're not progressing. You're not consistent. So I told her the envelope.
Spending your money on frivolous shit.
Right. I did one of my kids' Christmases with one of my sets of envelopes. Had money in my account, still getting paid, still doing orders, just envelope money. And it was like single stripper money, however you want to put it. But it was a whole right. So I had some dollars or whatever, but it was
all you got to do is this. And she get all the dollars.
No.
All the dollars. Let's be clear.
The dollars.
But it was to the point, it wasn't strenuous. You know how holidays come, you be like, oh my God, I got to put this in an account. Oh my God, I got to pay this bill. I got to budget correctly. I got to make sure rent is done. But if you stay on a trail or you stay on a plan, you be like, oh shit, let me go to the safe and let me get my envelopes out. And that's exactly what I did, to the point they was like, dang, I didn't even ask for this. You're welcome. Just call it a day. And that's how a lot of people should do it. Even, whether it's the envelope thing, whether it's putting money in a piggy bank, mentally, you have to be ready to say, I'm not going to go back into it until this time. Like with MCU, they take out your money, whether it's the holiday plan, whether it's the savings or whatever. They don't release it until that mark is up. So if you got a vacation thing, and vacation time is normally June, July, they take your money every year until that time, and then they release it. And then before you know it, I can actually go on this trip. You know what?
But we have to find ways that, because just putting your money in a bank. She said that's right, Envy. Those are the one thing. Those
take those ones and turn them into bands.
Absolutely. We
have to find ways to have better interest on our money, because just putting it in the bank and saving. Banks don't even give you 1% on your fucking money.
Right. Return. Nope.
So even if you have it in a bank, yes, you do need like an emergency fund. God forbid something happens, you need liquid money that you can get to right away.
Absolutely.
Yes. But you need something that's going to make your money work for you.
Absolutely.
So that is something we have to teach our children. So yes, it is good to save money, but you have to have another form of way to make your money work for you.
And that's where it goes into the mental health part. You have to be mentally ready to say, this is what I want to do, and be consistent at it. You can do anything. You understand what I'm saying? Like it says, mental health, healthy, unhealthy boundary. The unhealthy boundary, I'm going to say today, it got a sale.
There's some Jordans I want.
Right. We just need some time. Like today, I just did came back from Atlantic City yesterday, just did some unnecessary shopping just because. And I went and I bought some sneakers. I told my daughter, I was like, I don't need them. She is no help. She's like, but Ma, don't worry about it. You took us shopping last week. You didn't buy yourself nothing. I'm like, well, thank you. Unnecessary.
But you know what? No one is saying that you can't treat yourself every once in a while. No one's saying that, oh, just to save your money and then don't ever buy
Absolutely,
yourself
right.
anything.
Right.
No one's ever saying that because
I'd be shopping.
you have to buy yourself something because you
Right.
still have to live. Like, what's the sense of having money if you're not going to use it?
And that's one thing too, because something that I was buying, and my daughter was like, "Mom, oh my God, that's too much. When I die, I can't take the money with me. When I die,
that's good.
you understand?
Shai said that his boy took all his money out the bank and put it in the stock market. That's good when the stock market.
Nice. Okay.
When the stock market is up.
Absolutely.
But what happens when it's down? So that extra $32,000 that he made, he might need to put that in like I don't know, an annuity, a Roth IRA, something that's still in the stock market, but that will give him some type of protection on his money. That's the thing. Precious, you frozen, girl.
When you do stocks, you're doing stocks for the long term. That's what you're supposed to be doing it for. So stocks go up, stocks go down, and they come up. So it doesn't. I feel like with stocks,
what I'm trying to say is
you don't necessarily have to.
No, but there are things that you can put. You can invest your money in the stock market, and when the stocks are up, you're up. But when the stocks are down, you still have some form of protection. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right, instead of taking everything as a loss.
But this is true, but it don't necessarily with stocks. See, that's why we need an actual class of stocks, because with stocks, I have a stock with Panasonic that I had since I was 14. Mm-hmm. That thing go up, down, around the corner, up, down, up, down. I lose nothing in that stock anytime that it drops. Okay. That's how my grandfather has set it up. So stocks is a long-term thing. And now that people are getting into crypto, big stocks, it's like everybody's like, oh well, what happens when it drops? That's the market. That has always been the market. Right. So even if it drops, it's like, all right, cool, because it's not the goal for your stock is not that you need it. You're gonna put in 5,000 right now, and then boom, go over like up to 5,000. Shut up. Because those only ones that 6 when I started too. So it's not that you putting it in for 5,000 right here. You like, well, shit, in a year I'm gonna need this thing to be at 15, and I'm taking it out. No, you want it to actually really, really grow. Right. So
he's saying that he's at an extra 32,000. Mm-hmm. So you can whatever you started out with, you can keep that. You can take that extra 32,000 out and do something else with it. I'm not saying put it in the bank, but you can do something else with it.
Yeah, because you want to grow. You better, like Ella said, Black Wall Street. We need this up, down, BAB. Shut up.
Oh God, I swear.
That's how it was going. I don't know. Like that thing go. Like I don't check my stocks every day. I check that thing about once every 6 months, because I ain't got time for that headache and that heart attack every time it go down. Boom! I'm like, oh, I'm about to die. No, I ain't going through that shit.
But that's what I was saying. Like then, life insurance policies, they put your money in the stocks. So the stock market goes up, you go up. The stock market goes down, you don't go down.
Oh, on the policy,
whatever your gains are, you kept your gains. And then once the stock market goes up again, you go up, you go up, you go up. The stock market goes down, you stay at that level, but you're still in the stock market. So, but your money is working for you, and you're not working for your money.
Absolutely.
So, and all of that time, like you're in the stock market, but you have a financial advisor, and they're telling you put all your money in the stocks. Put all your money in the stocks. Yeah, they're telling you that, but they're high power person. They're telling pull that money out because it's not working. But they're not telling you that because you don't have the $2 million, $3 million, $5 million. You have $10,000, and they like, I get $100 commission off this person. They don't really care about you. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but that's more pyramid scheming, and this is only what I can get. But if we taught our own, then we would know exactly what it is that we can do. You don't need for. Is lit off of stocks, period. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need a Black Wall Street.
The 401k is lit off of stocks, but at the end of that, but when you go to retire, it's taxed. So whatever is in your 401k, what you think you're getting, is not what you're getting. Because now,
that's anything. That's
Uncle
your pension and everything.
Yeah.
Because it's tax deferred. It's not tax free.
Right.
But they have ways that you can retire tax free.
Well, we need you to teach us some of that stuff because if you are saying, if you have, like, you know what I'm saying, but that's the thing. Like, let's say, I'm gonna keep going back to that. A Black Wall Street. We need people that's in, and like, you cannot pull people into something without the full knowledge. They need all of the knowledge, especially me. I'm a researcher. I need for it to always make sense. I understand what everybody is saying, but I need for it to make sense to me on pen and paper. Like, I need to be able to read
Rainbow's life insurance plan.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna ask one of my trainers if they can come on one Monday and discuss this with us.
Not even just the life insurance, because you are a financial advisor as well.
I'm not going to call myself a financial advisor because I am new. I'm fresh and new. There are little things, little tricks here and there I know, but I don't know everything. So I'm going to let someone who does know everything on most of the things, because no one knows everything. But I'm going to ask someone who knows most of the shit if they would like to come on and, try to discuss this with us. Because I remember we had someone on the Evening Rush, and she explained some things to us, but there might be some other things that we might need clarification on. So I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask one of my trainers if they would be willing to come onto the show and answer a couple of questions and teach us a couple of things, because this is things that our community needs to know. This is why I got into life insurance, because there are so many people in our community that don't have life insurance, and they think it's okay to have a GoFundMe, and it's not. It's not okay.
You got insurance on your phone, but not on your life. It don't.
You have insurance on everything but your life.
Right.
My cousin said you are still advisable. You are giving us all that knowledge.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, I'm not going to call myself an advisor. I'm going to say I am licensed.
So I think you are
licensed here and in Georgia, bitches. No.
God said you an advisor. You an advisor.
Look. Master lady, she got her master's, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Master said that I am an advisor, so I'm gonna take it.
That's it.
Okay, Shay said, Rainbow, make my money work for me, Rainbow for president. Because she just said, like, that's what I'm like, we need a course on that, because that's the way everyone learns. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. So if everybody can get into a forum that can help them grow and help them learn, then why not? We need that. That's what we need. Hello, everybody. Let's work.
That's it, right.
We gotta work together. We gotta work together.
Definitely. So yes, okay, so we talked about, I feel like we touched every corner of
I believe so.
Yeah, we went everywhere with this whole mental health check-in. We just really wanted to decompress with you guys, and I hope you guys really learned something from this conversation. I hope y'all felt like y'all were talking to one of your sisters, your friends, because that's what we are. We are friends. We are sisters. We really have a good relationship behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
Look, y'all have no idea.
Right. And and it's really the way how this chemistry, how us three became a trio. I was about to say a duo.
Right.
A trio is the story is really funny, but we are here and we come here every Monday. We invite you guys into our home.
Yes.
So we just really wanted you guys to kind of like just come vibe with us today. And I feel like y'all vibed with us today. I feel like we got so many comments, so many people engaged. We really appreciate you guys.
Make sure y'all follow our pages and everything, because we always go over the hour. So we sorry.
Always. I mean, if y'all
so much of y'all time.
Another way for y'all to decompress, if y'all want to come get a massage.
Yes, definitely follow One by Rainbow.
Yes,
One by Rainbow.
Yes.
One
by Rainbow. Also Rainbow Refreshers. Envious Creations, that will be me. 360 Photos is under construction, because you will have that information sooner or later.
Yeah, I will be the Pure Beauty.
Yes, Pure Beauty, of course. Definitely follow us on our Instagram and Facebook page at Queens of NYC podcast, because I always forget that part.
Once again, podcast.
Right. And if y'all have time on Sundays, please listen to 108 Soul from 12 to 2. DJ Tuborg Kane. He shouts us out all the time, always supportive.
He
On
be playing
Thursday,
a whole bunch of old school hits. I appreciate him.
the vibe be always be a good vibe. On
I
Thursday,
be in my car like this.
Follow
Well,
Mr. T.O. Mac
I
Fitness.
can't drive.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
no.
If
On
y'all
Thursday,
like
follow T.O. Mac Fitness on the same station, on the same
Yes.
channel. On Saturday, Mr. Shice,
yes.
which is Let's Talk Crazy. I don't want to mess up y'all.
Yeah, him and G Star and they hot mess asses.
Yes, and then we got Ella and G.
But it is a show that you must watch because it is funny as hell.
Yes. Y'all definitely need to tune in. First of all the shows on the network are really good, and it seemed like everybody tuned in with us tonight because we support each other. Hello, y'all.
Yes,
Let me
definitely.
tell you,
We
and all of the shows are different. Like we talk about different shit. Like we all have our own lane that we're in. So you'll get a whole bunch of different things on this network.
And Ella's on here. Her show is on. What day is her show?
Fridays, right?
Fridays. They're on Friday nights.
Friday nights. Yep. Ella from Everything
On Everything Podcast. Yes.
On
They
Everything
also
Podcast.
their name is that too on Instagram. Follow them as well. Show support. Once again, as the apparel that Mr. T.O. Mac had on under Sayings by Butter. That is her Instagram as well. Definitely follow her. She does all the apparel for the network and for various people, and she ships. And her shipping timing is always on point. So definitely, we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Go ahead.
The Rush will be returning, Rainbow.
June 2nd. Yes.
So if you missed the evening rush and you missed Rainbow and Don giving you this work on Wednesday, because
look, I ain't got as much as Envy, but I'ma shake something.
Unfortunately, y'all, she is a part of another show, but whatever. Anyway,
we still love her. We still love her, and it's okay.
And we still love Don, even though whatever. But no, y'all. If you guys really enjoy the network, please support all of the shows that's on the network. Really appreciate it. We are a family here. Shut up.
We are
a family here. We rock, we vibe, we love each other. So let's go, y'all. Support us. Please continue to support us. We love y'all. We love y'all. And June 2nd, the Evening Rush is returning. And I heard they having a real hot topic the first episode. And I'm a part of that episode. They better let me in there. Envy, what you think? What we going in? We gonna bum rush?
We can do that. We can
going in. It's battles of the sexes.
That's right.
So we on the panel already then. Okay.
That's all men. Don't
Nothing
come.
but is it gonna be the same men? Oh God. We're gonna have to deal with EJ and his ass. Oh God, Don and his ass. Oh shit.
Don and his ass, y'all. Just tune in, y'all.
Hey, Joker. Oh no, sorry. What's his name? Sheen, aka Joker.
We don't even know. Listen, anyway, y'all tune in.
we thank y'all. Please follow. Hit the Cash App if you want to donate. We're gonna reach out if you would like. If you have an up and coming business,
I hear we got some money.
If you have an up and coming business and you want more airtime, so to say, more shout outs, more exposure, please reach out to us to become a sponsor for our organization, whether it's the show, whether it's for the network. We'll definitely give you the breakdown and a rundown on that, and we'll take it from there. So we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We hitting 2 hours. I don't know.
They got to get rid of us.
Yeah. We gotta go. Butter, we love you. We see you guys next
Monday. Yes. Have a good